can you believe it? We're already in October? Time is moving too fast. We just decorated our house for fall, and now we need to decorate it for Halloween. Are we ever gonna get to the inside? Yes, we will. But first, I took a little trip to the dollar store, where I found spider rings. And to me, spiders and snakes are like the scariest thing on the planet. So this might be a good theme for our house. I also found bat rings. Maybe we can use those. Spider webbing with spiders. Snakes. Black roses with eyeballs. We use these in our wings DIY, but I really liked how it had these little branches that don't have any leaves on it. And, of course, more spiders. And more spiders. At Target, we found these little plants in their dollar area. I think they were $3 a piece. We found gray and black pumpkins. My last stop was Michael's, where their tiny treasures were on sale for 40% off. Here is a little owl skeleton sitting on a book of magic. A black cat, some creepy little candles, and some books. So I'm going to use some of those supplies to redecorate the front of our house. But first, we have to remove all of our fall decorations. Now let's carefully remove all of the leaves from the trees, because these are our fall leaves and we need to change to something a little more creepy. With all the leaves gone, I kind of like it. Let's add to it by using these little branches from the dollar store. Just gonna remove these from the stem and place them where the leaves used to be. I don't have a ton of these, so I'm gonna place them mainly in the visible areas. I can imagine the wind blowing and the branches scratching at the windows. Take one of the bare stems and cut it, bend it to make a circle, glue the ends together, take the leaves from the artificial plant, and we're gonna just cut those down a little, keeping that center line and just kind of go around it to make a smaller leaf shape. Cut several, glue them onto the ring. Let's add a few spiders, hang it on the hook to make a spider wreath. Take large jumbo popsicle sticks, cut off the rounded ends, paint them with a thin coat of brown paint so you can still see some of the wood grain. Allow it to dry. Take a little poster putty, place it on the ends so we can board up the windows. Paint silver dots on the ends to look like nails on each of the windows. Open the spider webbing, stretch it across the front of the house so the house is covered in spider webs. Now, of course, we have to add a few of those spider rings. They hook right onto the columns. That's a lot of spiders. This is definitely starting to creep me out a little. Ugh. Is it possible to have too many spiders? Yes, one is too many. Let's put a few snakes in the grass, because this place isn't already terrifying enough. Add the plants from Target. Maybe we can put those back here. I put one on both sides of the house. Add some black pumpkins, maybe a few gray ones for contrast. Let's add that giant glitter spider to the roof. It's definitely giving me some Harry Potter vibes right here. Maybe we should replace the bench with a few crates that we made in a previous video. But first, let's brush them with a little brown paint, then place them right where the bench was, side by side. Now we can add the tiny treasures from Michael's, like the candles and the owl and the books that actually have pages. Add more spider webs and pumpkins, a cute little cat, who doesn't seem to like our snake. Now to finish off the entire look, we added a few galaxy posters on the side, and these potted glitter trees from Target just give us that finishing touch. We need more spiders. These little rings are perfect. They just hold on without any glue or anything. So nothing is permanent. We're not actually altering the house. We can easily remove the boards from the windows because they're not glued on. They're just held on with poster putty. The webs are removable. The spiders are removable, allowing us to change and redecorate the house with every season. And this was a lot of fun. I remember back in college, all of the Greek houses would go all out decorating for each holiday. So I know that we are going to have a lot of fun redecorating our Xena Omega Tri house, even though you can't see the letters right now because a giant spider is covering them. And now you know I'm not a big fan of spiders. So this is totally my idea of a creepy house. Let us know in the comments down below your idea of a super creepy house. But don't make it too scary. I still have to sleep at night. Thank you for joining us while we decorated the front of our house for Halloween. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram at MyFroggyStuff and the Frog Vlog. And we'll see you next time. That was totally not scary. I need to work on my evil laugh.
And you're done. Happy crafting!